Hey guys, what's up? It's Otis with Max Wax Packs, and in front of you right now, you can see, some of you already seen these online. These are my two Mahomes. These are the 2017 National Treasures Rookie Jumbo Signatures premium brand, and that is going to be, this is the 1 of 2 right here, and this is the 2 of 2 right here. And you know, I mean, I was really excited when I posted these. I've been holding on to them for a long time. Both I bought ungraded, and so I kept them in my vault for a while, or in the safe, and then had them vaulted, and then decided to go ahead and send them in to get graded, and I did. And so I had arranged with Beckett. Now, the whole reason for this video, by the way, is because of this authentic grades that you see, and some of the asshats that have come out of the woodwork trying to say that these cards are shit or in crappy shape, and that's why they got authentic. So I'm going to squash that, but here I'm going to do one more, right? I'm going to actually put some money out there as a wager for anybody who thinks that they're that smart or that badass that wants to do it. You know me, I like to bet. I'm a gambler, and I like to bet. I definitely like to put my money where my mouth is, so here's the deal. So, but let me give you the background here. The reason these are authentic and graded authentic is as follows, and I've put this on the website now as well, which I'll show you in just a minute. So when I sent these in, I called my rep at Beck, and I was like, hey, listen, I want these to get into one slab. I would like to put them in one slab, and he said, okay, I think we could do that, because what I want to do is I just want to have them in one slab, you know, like I figured there might be enough space, or maybe in a comic book slab or something. Keep both cards, because I'm not going to separate them. I have no intention of separating them at all. I actually had no intention of listing them, but it was because I wanted them in one slab. But anyways, so he said, okay, and I shipped them out there, and then a couple weeks later, I got a call saying, listen, man, they can't do it. They won't fit in one slab. I was like, okay, fine. So we're going to go to 2 slabs. And I said this, the next question I asked, clearly, the way I worded it, it made sense in my head, but Beckett, my rep, made it very clear this is not possible. I said, okay, fine, put them in separate slabs then, but can you at least guarantee me they're going to get the same grade? Because to me, looking at them, they are identical cards that are excellent, right? Now, my excellent and Beckett's excellent totally different. The last excellent I had was a unparalleled 2017 Mahomes Auto Jumbo Nike, and it came back in 9.510. So I think my excellent is obviously not 200 times microscope excellent. And he said, look, we can't guarantee that. We cannot guarantee that the cards are going to get the same grade. And so in my mind, I said, well, look, the cards are identical to me. They're in excellent, equal, excellent shape to me. And I'm not going to have them come back with a half-point difference, like a 9.5 and a 9 or something like that, because I want to see them as being equal. So that's me. That's my choice. I mean, that's what I decided to do. And since I wasn't planning on selling these anyway, I was like, I don't care. I mean, I know. I just want it to stay authentic so that should I ever show somebody, they know they're not fake, right? Especially with all that goes on with these cards nowadays. Okay, fast forward a little bit. I put them up, and I immediately get some feedback, some pushback from guys that, I mean, honestly, their heads are so far up their ass, I don't even think they saw the cards clearly. But their thing is these, one guy in particular, this must be crap. What a waste of time. To put authentic. And I'm like, bro, this is a 1 of 2 and a 2 of 2. There's no others out there. So what difference does it make anyway if there was a grade? If you want the only ones out there, they're valuable, period. But I told him, I said, I don't see the reason it's a waste. And this guy went off on how he bought his house and his land. I'm like, dude, shut up. I don't care, right? But to make sure that nobody else, and there was a couple people, but to make sure that this squashed the rumors, right? This is my choice, because when I look at these 2 cards, I wanted them to be identical. They could have come out identical. I don't know, and I won't know, right? But here's what I can do. I can tell you that these cards aren't crap. They're not in crap condition, and even though you could see them here on the camera, right? I've gone ahead, I mean, I could lift them up like this, and I can bring them to you, and you could look closely, right? You see the reflection of me. So what I did was I scanned them. So I added an additional set of scans to my webpage. Here it is right here. And I also added it to the eBay. So here it is right here. So I put the explanation. Let me refresh this because I did fix that date. Today's date with the explanation as to why they're like this. And at the end it says, I hope this helps explain. I hope that helps explain this a bit more. But please, if that is not to your liking, feel free to move on, as they are clearly not for you. Okay, and they're not, so move on. Who gives a shit, right? You don't need them. Maybe you don't have the money for them. Maybe you're just trying to find a reason to make them sound bad. Don't care. But here's what I did. So here's the scans. Now, if you come over to this page, right, if you look these up, come over here, these 4 scans at the bottom are the new ones. You can right-click, and, oh, I've already done it here, sorry. You can right-click and then click Open in New Tab, and you'll get these. At which time, you can zoom in, and you can do whatever you want. This is card 1 of 2 right here, okay? Look at it. It's gorgeous, right? Gorgeous. All right, that's the front. Here's the back, and you can see it says 1 of 2. Here's the back. Looks gorgeous. 2 of 2. Front. Looks gorgeous. Back. Do I need to say it? Looks gorgeous. So what gets me is, obviously to me, I think they're awesome looking cards. I wouldn't have bought them raw if I didn't. But they're not getting 10s. None of my patches got 10s that I sent in. And it's understandable, especially not booklets because of the opening and where they hinge and whatever, blah, blah, blah. Point being is these are not listed as authentic because, because there's something wrong with them. It's because I want them to be identical. However, the next part here is what I think will interest you, especially you naysayers, right? You asshats. Okay, so here's my deal. I'm going to offer $10,000 to anybody that wants to put up $10,000, okay? Per card, okay? $10,000 for 1 of 2, $10,000 for 2 of 2, right? That they score an 8 or better. That's simple, because to me, if you're calling something crap, it's got to be below an 8, right? I guess. I don't know. I mean, I have a 7 that's awesome. But if your definition, let's assume the definition of crap is anything below an 8. And I'm putting that out there. I have no idea. If they score below an 8, any one of these, I'll give you $10,000 per card that scores below an 8. If they score an 8 or better, you give me $10,000. Okay? Here's where it gets better. If they score, now if your crap is like below a 7, I'll give you $20,000 per card if they score below a 7 for each card. I'll give you, that's $40,000 you can make. You give me $20,000 for each one that scores above a 9. Fair? Something like that. Like, here's me saying, if you think these cards are crap, you can make 40 grand right now. Okay? If they're below a 7, 40 grand to you. If they're below an 8, both of them, 20 grand to you. Done. But if they're an 8 or better, you owe me 20 grand. And if they're a 9 or better, you owe me 40 grand, or 20 per card, so 40 if they both score a 9 or better. There. That's it. That's out there. If anybody wants to take my challenge on that one, go right ahead. Don't just run your mouth, right? I mean, I get there's trolls and asshats out there. That's all they do, and that's fine. I can just block them. I quit responding. I just like block. But I like to gamble. And if you like to gamble and you think you're that smart, put your money up. It's a lot of money. But let's see if you even have the money. Because if you're going to criticize the cards, hopefully you could at least buy them, right? So just put up some money, and you could win $40,000 from me. Guaranteed, and this is it. I consider this legal binding, so at least for me, it's legal binding. I'll give you 40 grand. If both cards score below a 7, you get 40 grand. If one card scores below a 7, you get 20, and the other one scores below an 8, you get 10. That's 30 grand. Fuck, it's nothing for you. But if I'm right, I get to make some money, and you got to shut up. All right, guys. Hope that helps. You can go to the website. You can see the updates on that. On the eBay listing, it's updated as well, guys. I'm not a dishonest person. I don't function that way. I don't do business like that, okay? And that's it. God bless, guys. Talk to y'all later. Peace.